Today's daily read aloud is Kitty Fairy's Garden Magic from the Gabby's Dollhouse TV series and the Gabby's Dollhouse My Favourite Bedtime Stories book. A dollhouse delivery came today in the most interesting box. Let's see what's inside. There's a small bag of dirt, a tiny watering can, a mini pot, and an itty-bitty, teeny-weeny seed. The seed is sparkly. What will grow from the sparkly seed? If I plant it, it'll take weeks for the seed to sprout. I need the help of Kitty Fairy. It's time to get tiny. In the fairy tale garden, Kitty Fairy flies over to Pandypaws and me. We've got a sparkly seed surprise, I explain. Can you make it grow super fast? You know I can, Kitty Fairy says. It'll just take a little garden magic. It doesn't take long before Kitty Fairy notices something plant-tastic. Pandypaws peers into the pot. The seed has sprouted. It's an itty-bitty blossom, Kitty Fairy explains. She's small now, but itty-bitty blossoms become fully grown in just one day. Until she's fully grown, you need to take care of her just like any other baby, Kitty Fairy explains. Just then, itty-bitty blossom starts sobbing. Pandypaws tries all sorts of things to cheer itty-bitty blossom up, but nothing works. Just as he is about to give up, itty-bitty blossom pops Pandypaws' thumb into her mouth. Oh, she must be hungry, Kitty Fairy says. She flies over with a milk plant. Itty-bitty blossom finishes her milk, but then she starts crying again. Itty-bitty blossom should feel better, but she's still upset. Pandypaws and I decide to take itty-bitty blossom to see Mercat. As we leave, Kitty Fairy cries out, "Bring her back before she outgrows her pot." Itty-bitty blossom is sprouting thorns on her stem, Mercat says, like when a baby gets new teeth. Ouch! How can we help her thorny stems? We need special sea sponge, Mercat says. I turn my hair into seaweed and use it to catch a sponge. The sea sponge spray soothes itty-bitty blossom's thorns. Now, itty-bitty blossom is tired, but she can't fall asleep. Luckily, we know just the cat to help her take a nap. In the music room, Pandypaws asks DJ Catnip for help. Do you know any lullabies for plants? Well, I've sung lots of things to sleep, says DJ Catnip, but I'll need to write a special song for this plant. DJ Catnip sings a terrific tune, and she falls right asleep. When itty-bitty blossom wakes up, she's no longer crying, but there is a new problem. She's growing. Pandypaws notices cracks in her pot. We need to get back to the fairy tale garden, he says. Let's call Carlita. Carlita zooms into the music room to pick us up. To the fairy tale garden, please, I say. Mip, mip, hop in, mip, mip, Carlita says. We get to the fairy tale garden just in time. I plant itty-bitty blossom in the ground, and she grows to her full size. I think we should call her Biggie Blossom now, I say. She'll always be a baby in my eyes, Pandypaws says. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up button. We have a new story every day, so make sure you subscribe. The end.